Ever wonder how some people stay sharp well into their 80s? If you're over 70 and noticing your memory slipping a bit, or just want to keep your mind in top shape, you're in the right place. In this video, we're breaking down 5 simple, proven habits that help keep your brain strong. No magic pills, no complicated routines, just real things that real people do, daily, that make a difference. Stick around until the end. The last one? Most people skip it entirely, but it could be the most important of all. Let's get into it. Read with purpose. Reading isn't just entertainment, it's training for your brain, and it works. When you read something that makes you think, you're giving your brain a workout. It can be a biography, a science article, or a history book. The point is to challenge yourself. You follow the ideas, you connect the dots, you ask questions. That's the kind of thinking your brain needs. It keeps your mind sharp. Let's look at Charles. He lives in Arizona. He's 74 years old. A year ago, he started reading science magazines. At first, he didn't get much. He had to reread every page. It felt slow and hard, but he didn't quit. Over time, things changed. He started to understand more. Now he reads them easily, and he enjoys it. He says it gives him ideas to think about and things to talk about with friends. That's real mental growth. And it happened because he kept at it. Reading works best when you do it regularly. A little each day is enough, but you need to focus. No multitasking, no background noise. This is not about speed. It's not about how many books you finish. What matters is how much you engage. Pick topics that interest you. Start there, then explore more. For example, maybe you love space. Start with simple articles about stars or planets. Then try a book about astronomy. Later, you might read about Einstein or black holes. Each step builds your mind. You stretch your thinking. You grow your attention span. This kind of reading also helps with memory. When you follow a story or argument, your brain has to hold on to ideas. It puts pieces together. That's great practice. It also sparks curiosity. One book can lead to questions. You might look up more things. You might talk about it with others. All of that keeps your mind active. Reading is also good for your mood. It can calm you. It can make you feel proud. It gives your day structure and purpose. If you haven't read in a while, start small. 10 minutes a day is fine. Just be consistent. Don't worry if it feels hard at first. That means it's working. Your brain is learning. Try different formats. Some people like books. Others prefer magazines, articles, or audiobooks. The key is to pay attention. Really listen or read. You don't have to stick to one topic either. Mix it up. Read about health, history, science, people. Each subject adds something new to your thinking. Some people like to take notes. Others just reflect after reading. Both work. Do what helps you remember and think. Reading with purpose doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. In fact, the best reading does both. It makes you feel and think. Also, don't be afraid to reread things. That's how you learn deeper. New things click the second or third time. You can also talk to others about what you read. Join a book club, start one, or just chat with a friend. When you explain an idea, you remember it better. You also see it more clearly. Over time, reading shapes how you think. You become more focused, more curious, more informed. It's one of the easiest and most powerful habits you can build. No special tools, just your mind and a book. So start today. Pick something that grabs your attention. Turn off distractions. Give it your full focus. Do it every day. Soon, you'll notice the difference. Your thoughts will be clearer, your memory sharper, your conversations richer. All from reading. With purpose, keep going. Make it a habit. Your brain will thank you. Walk with your senses. On walking is one of the easiest things we can do. No gear needed, no gym membership, just your feet and a path. But here's the thing, walking by itself is good. Walking with awareness, that's powerful. What does it mean to walk with your senses on? Most of us walk on autopilot. We move from point A to point B without thinking. But when you walk with your senses switched on, you're doing more than moving your body. You're waking up your brain. That means noticing the color of the sky, hearing the birds or even traffic, smelling trees, flowers, or street food, feeling the wind or sun on your skin, noticing how your body feels as it moves. This kind of walking isn't just exercise, it becomes a full body, full mind experience. The brain loves this. Why? Because your brain thrives on new input. It wants to be challenged, stimulated, and alert. When you're out walking and paying attention, your brain lights up. You're not just using your legs, you're using your eyes, ears, nose, skin, and your thoughts. This builds mental flexibility. It strengthens memory. It boosts mood. It even sharpens your ability to focus. And here's the best part. It doesn't take long. A real-life example, Patricia's story. Let's talk about Patricia. She's 81 years old. A few years ago, she lost her husband. She was devastated. Grief hit her hard. She didn't know what to do with her days, so she started walking every morning, just around her block. At first, it was just to get out of the house, to clear her head. But something started to change. She noticed she was sleeping better. She felt calmer. She could remember things more easily. Her conversations felt lighter. She didn't change her diet. She didn't take new pills. She just walked, but she didn't zone out. She made herself notice the details, the garden 2 houses down, the squirrel by the tree, the way the light hit the sidewalk. Her walks became her therapy. Why does this work? Let's break it down. Walking gets your blood flowing. That includes blood to the brain. When your brain gets more oxygen and nutrients, it works better. Add in sensory awareness, and now your brain is also getting input. It has to sort that input. Process. It makes sense of it. That's a workout. It's like lifting weights for your brain, except you're walking, breathing, and looking around. It's simple, but powerful. The science backs it up. Studies show that walking boosts memory, focus, creativity, emotional balance. Even short walks help. 10 minutes a day can lift your mood. It can calm anxiety. It can lower stress. When you walk with attention, you trigger areas of the brain linked to problem-solving, decision, making, emotional control. And here's something cool. People who walk outside, especially in nature, tend to feel more energized and less mentally tired. Nature helps even. More walking through trees or parks has extra benefits. Why? Because natural environments are full of subtle, calming details. The way leaves move, bird songs, dappled light through branches. This kind of stimulation is gentle. It doesn't overwhelm your brain. It refreshes it. Researchers call it soft fascination. It holds your attention without demanding too much from you. That gives your mind room to rest while still being active. It's a sweet spot between focus and relaxation. City walks are good. 2. Can't get to a forest or park? No problem. Your brain still benefits from walking in busy streets. There's movement, sounds, people, colors. It's a different kind of stimulation, but it still wakes your senses. Just be mindful. Notice the street signs, the smell of coffee from the cafe, the sound of footsteps behind you. Let the city become part of your walk. How to start. A simple guide. You don't need to do much. Start with 10 minutes. Pick a safe, walkable route. Leave your phone in your pocket. No scrolling, no texting. As you walk, try these. Look up. Notice buildings, trees, sky. Breathe deeply. Smell the air. Listen. What do you hear? Birds, cars, people. Feel. Your feet hitting the ground. The breeze on your face. Think. Let your thoughts wander. Then come back to your breath. You don't need to force anything, just be present. Make it a habit. Try to walk at the same time each day. Morning works great for most people. But afternoon or evening is fine too. The key is consistency. Start with once a day, then build up. Soon, it'll become something you look forward to. Not a chore, not a task, just a part of your day that makes everything else better. Pair it with gratitude. Want to take it further? Think of 3 things you're grateful for while walking. They can be small. A flower you passed, the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter nearby. This small habit trains your brain to focus on the good, and that shifts your mindset. You don't need a destination. The point isn't where you go, it's how you go. You can walk around the block, around your living room, in a garden, through a parking lot. Anywhere you can move, you can walk with awareness. Walking is easy, but walking with your senses on changes everything. It becomes more than movement. It becomes a way to wake up your mind, to feel more alive, more connected, more present. Even if you only have 10 minutes, those 10 minutes can shift your day and over time, change your life. So the next time you head out, don't just walk. Notice, feel, think, breathe, and let the walk do its work. Fuel your brain, don't starve. Your brain is always working, even when you're not thinking about it. But after 70, it doesn't get nutrients as efficiently. That's why food matters more than ever. Let's talk about Joe. He's 76 and used to eat just toast and jam for breakfast, light and easy. But over time, brain fog crept in. His doctor suggested simple changes: walnuts, eggs, water, berries. Within weeks, Joe said it felt like someone wiped the fog away. Omega-3s, B12, antioxidants, hydration. These aren't buzzwords. They're brain fuel, and they're easy to find in real food. Try this. Tomorrow morning, swap sugar and toast for something with healthy fats and protein. Then watch how your brain responds throughout the day. It's a small habit with big returns. Stay social, stay sharp. We all know puzzles are good for the brain. Crosswords, Sudoku, memory games. They get a lot of praise. And yes, they help. But you know what's even better? A real conversation. Talking, listening, laughing, even arguing. Social connection, real connection with other people, is one of the best things you can do for your brain. It's not just about feeling good. It's not just about avoiding loneliness. It's about keeping your mind active, flexible, and sharp. Why talking matters. When you talk to someone, your brain is doing a lot. You're paying attention. You're thinking about what to say. You're reading body language. You're feeling emotions. You're remembering things, names, details, stories. You're adapting to what's being said. All that back and forth. It's exercise for your brain. It's like lifting weights for your memory, attention, and thinking skills. And unlike puzzles, conversation is unpredictable. You don't know what someone will say next. You have to respond in the moment. That keeps your mind alert and engaged. What happens? After 70 years, people get older, social lives often shrink. Kids move away, friends move. Some pass away. You retire. You stop seeing co-workers every day. Maybe your health limits your mobility. And suddenly, the days get quieter. TV is always there. So are books, but those don't talk back, and the brain misses that back and forth. It misses the spark of a real conversation. That's when memory can start to fade. That's when thinking slows down, not because you're old, but because your brain isn't getting what it needs. Helen's story. Helen is 82. She lives alone after her husband passed. She mostly stayed home. She watched TV. She read books. She didn't talk to many people. Her daughter noticed her getting quiet, forgetful, sad. She encouraged Helen to try something different. "Come to this book group," her daughter said. Helen didn't want to go. She was nervous, but she said yes. She listened the first time. The second time, she spoke up. By the third week, she was laughing again. She started telling stories. Her eyes were brighter. Her memory was sharper. The difference was clear. All from a little group that met once a week. That's the power of connection. It doesn't take much. You don't need a big group of friends. You don't need to host parties or give speeches. Small interactions are powerful. A phone call with a friend, a short walk with your neighbor, a chat with the person at the store, even saying hello to someone in the elevator. These little moments wake up your brain. They remind you that you matter, that you're part of something. They pull you out of your head and into the world, and they don't take much time. Even 5 minutes can make a difference. What the science says studies show that people who stay socially active have better memory and slower mental decline. They have lower risk of dementia. They even live longer. That's not magic. That's what happens when the brain stays active and engaged. Think of your brain like a garden. It needs water, sun, care. Without those things, it wilts. But give it what it needs, and it grows strong. Social connection is part of that care. It's mental sunlight. It keeps your mind blooming. What gets in the way? Sometimes it's hard to be social. Maybe you're shy. Maybe you feel awkward starting a conversation. Maybe you think no one wants to talk to you. Or maybe you just don't have the energy. All of that is normal, but it's still worth pushing through. Start small. Say hello. Send a message. Wave to a neighbor. Call someone you haven't spoken to in a while. You might be surprised at how good it feels and how good it is for your brain. Make it a habit, just like you brush your teeth every day. Make conversation a part of your daily routine. Here are some simple ways to do it. Call someone while you have your morning coffee. Join a group, club, or class, even online. Take a walk at the same time each day and greet people you see. Go to the same cafe or shop regularly and chat with the staff. Write letters or emails. Start a story group. Share memories once a week. Don't overthink it. It's not about being charming or clever. It's about showing up. Your presence matters more than your words. What if you're not a people person? That's okay. You don't have to be the life of the party. You don't have to talk to dozens of people. Even one meaningful conversation a day can make a difference. And if talking is hard, listening counts too. Just being around others, hearing them laugh, watching their faces, joining their energy, that counts. Connection isn't just words, it's attention, presence, sharing space. Start where you are. You don't need to wait until you feel ready. You don't need to plan something big. You can start today. Call your sister, text an old friend, ask your neighbor how they're doing. Go sit in a park and say hello to someone walking by. Just take one step, then another. Social connection is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets, the easier it becomes. How to keep it going? Once you get started, keep it going. Make it part of your life. Keep a list of people you like talking to. Reach out to one each week. Write it on your calendar. Set a reminder. Make social time just as important as meals or medicine, because it is that important. And when you skip it, your brain misses it. So protect that time, give it priority. What about online? Online counts too. If you can't meet in person, use the phone. Use video calls, send voice messages, join online forums or discussion groups. Find people who share your interests. There are book clubs, music groups, cooking chats, all online. It may feel different from face to face, but your brain still benefits. As long as there's back and forth. As long as you feel seen and heard. Your brain is not just a machine, it's a social organ. It thrives on connection. It needs people, words, emotions, interaction. Without that, it slows down, but with it, it lights up. You don't need perfect health. You don't need a big crowd. You just need a little connection every day. It keeps your brain alert. It keeps you sharp. And maybe, most importantly, it reminds you that you're not alone. So don't wait. Reach out, talk, listen, laugh, share. Stay social. Stay sharp. Be curious. On purpose. Curiosity isn't just for kids. It's one of the most underrated mental health tools we have. When life gets repetitive, same meals, same shows, same routines, your brain goes on autopilot. Curiosity shakes that up. It opens doors, sparks questions, and pushes your brain to learn, adapt, and stretch. Frank, 78, was stuck in a fog after retiring, so his daughter gave him a watercolor kit. At first, he rolled his eyes. Then he tried it. Not because he wanted to be an artist, but because it was something new. It made his brain come alive again. Curiosity doesn't have to be big. Watch a documentary, ask someone what music they love, try a recipe from a different culture, read about a topic you've never explored. The moment you start wondering again, you start waking your brain up. Final thoughts. You don't need a complete lifestyle overhaul to stay sharp after 70. You just need a few daily habits that keep your brain moving, your mind curious, and your days meaningful. What stood out most to you today? Is there one thing you're already doing? Or one thing you'd like to try? Maybe it's picking up a book again, taking a walk without distractions, calling an old friend. Whatever it is, don't wait. Your brain is ready. Now's the time to show up for it. And remember, age doesn't mean decline. It means opportunity, if you choose it. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below and let us know what tip resonated with you most. And if you liked this video, hit subscribe and tap the bell. We've got more practical, inspiring content coming your way. See you in the next video.